friends, welcome back to She's So Dramatic. Thank you for joining me on this journey as I explore theater art, book reviews, and lifestyle. I've kind of decided those are going to be my things on this channel. If you enjoy this kind of content, I invite you to subscribe. And if you want to be an extra blessing, please be sure to like and share the videos, because that's kind of what I need to grow. So on today's episode of Digital Storytelling, because that's what we're going to call it over here, that's kind of what I've decided. I know the idea of vlogs are much more popular on YouTube, but I really don't know if I'll ever graduate to that level. I honestly don't even know if I'm that interesting. But what I do know is that I want to center the content on this channel around the idea of digital storytelling, because as I mentioned in my introduction video, that's what draws me to theater and literature and just the arts in general, is the idea of other people's stories. And as a new arts educator, I've just got to wrap my mind around that concept in a digital format. So that's what we're going to call them over here, is digital storytelling. So anyway, on today's episode, while I have the house to myself really quick, because it's real peaceful and quiet right now, I just wanted to share a little bit about what I've been up to the last few days, as well as what I have planned for this channel as some upcoming content. Last week was really busy in terms of birthdays in my family. October is a really busy month for birthdays. So I got to celebrate with my mom, and my sister and brother-in-law have birthdays last week, as well as a cousin, a niece, and a nephew. And the month is not even halfway over yet. So we've still got a lot of birthdays coming up, and we have a new arrival coming this month, a new baby in the family, so I'm really excited about that. Other than birthdays, I worked a little bit on a craft project for my theater. My home theater is Kansas City Melting Pot Theater, and as a part of our community outreach efforts, we are hosting a COVID-safe and COVID responsible trunk or treat to give the kids in our community a safer alternative for Halloween. You know, traditionally in a trunk or treat setup, you know, the vehicles are just kind of lined up and they're passing out candy. So we're going to space them further apart and have some activities and games in between each vehicle so that the traffic can flow steadily and we don't have any bottlenecking. So anyway, I've been working on some crafts for the games and activities, and the reason why I'm laughing is because although I'm a creative person, crafts really are not my thing. Now I can make do, and that's what I've done, but it's just been fun. It's been fun and funny. So I may even share some of that with you as well once I get finished with everything. In addition to that, today I've also been working on grant writing, which is exciting for me. Because this is a new realm, a new arena that I have the opportunity to step into because of my position at my home theater. And so some days I'm scared to death, but for the most part, I'm just excited about all of the opportunities that have come my way. And I will tell you, this year has just, like most of you, I mean, it has been a ride. And I try to be very intentional and careful when I'm describing how I feel about this year. Although I can say that there have been some things this year that have completely devastated me, for the most part, I've been more empowered than anything else. And that's what I think about when I think about all of the new things that I get to learn as a result of new opportunities and new positions and doors being opened for me, is that I am empowering myself, and I'm thinking of ways to position myself and position my career for my good. So that's just kind of what I've been working on and thinking about and observing, and those are my takeaways in these last few days about this year so far. So anyway, on to new things. I am excited to create my first book review on this channel, and it will be in conjunction with another effort that I'm doing at the theater. We are hosting at Melting Pot a virtual book discussion, and this is going to be our first book, Ta-Nehisi Coates' The Water Dancer. And this is another effort that we're implementing at the theater, just to kind of keep the community engaged, keep our patrons and supporters and audience members engaged, and to find a way that we can still connect with them while the theater is dark. So we have a whole lineup, honestly, of virtual programming. Our artistic director and our leadership team at the theater have done some really great work to make sure that we can stay connected to our audiences. And so this is just one of the ways. And so I am honored to be facilitating this book discussion virtually with the patrons at our theater. And so I'm going to do a review, a book review on this channel, kind of like I said, in conjunction with that effort. So I'm excited about it. I have not finished the book yet, but I'm intrigued so far. I want to read just a little bit, a little snippet that's on the flap of the book, just in case you have not heard of the book or you're not sure what it's about. It says, young Hiram Walker was born into bondage. When his mother was sold away, Hiram was robbed of all memory of her, but was gifted with a mysterious power. Years later, when Hiram almost drowns in a river, that same power saves his life. This brush with death births an urgency in Hiram and a daring scheme to escape from the only home he's ever known. So this is going to be a deep dive. If you're familiar with the work of Ta-Nehisi Coates, you'll know that this is his first novel. He is known for his nonfiction works and his critical essays, and some of his other books, his nonfiction books, are like Between the World and Me and We Were 8 Years in Power. And there was another one too that I learned just on the flap that I had not read before, called The Beautiful Struggle. So I'll have to pick that one up. Like I said, I'm really excited to create a book review on this channel, as well as leading the virtual book discussion for my home theater. So those are the things that I've been kind of up to and thinking about here lately. I'm excited to be able to share more material with you, so stay tuned. I will see you in the next video. So until then, stay safe, stay blessed, and remember to find the beauty in everything. Bye-bye.